Hey everybody, welcome back to Whiskey 411. Today we have a special episode for you. It's nothing really fancy, but it is an unusual and unpurchasable whiskey. Just due to the age, I've had it on my shelf for a while. So what's the special event? Well, today, for one, is my dad's birthday, so happy birthday to my dad, Mike Patterson. He's not on social media, he doesn't really follow videos, but he appreciates good whiskey on occasion, and he's helped me become the person who I am. I wouldn't be here without him, obviously. At least he could take at least 50% of that credit. Moving on is today also marks the 1 year anniversary of the 15th anniversary party for Balcones Distilling. So last year they had a 15th anniversary party. I was blessed enough to be able to make it there. Also blessed enough to get a VIP tasting pass. So I was there, got to enjoy the Catalea releases. The funny part is I actually don't have a bottle of Catalea, and no, I didn't drink them. I bought two of them. One went to my dad. That was really cool for me, and a really fun way to say thank you to him. Is he has a bottle that was released on his birthday from the distillery with the date of his birthday on the bottle. So I gave that to him as a little birthday gift. That was a fun thing for me to do. The second one went to one of our members of the Classy Trash Pandas, a member of our community. He was unable to get one, and I had to hook a brother up. Why? Partly because I'd had the opportunity to taste it at the release party and during the tastings and everything else. So, giving is what we do here as much as we can. Always give more than you take whenever possible. So let's go ahead and get to the whiskey. So what I've got today is a bottle that's kind of special to me and to my brother. It is a Balcones. It is a single malt, and it is their rum cask finish. This bottle was released in 2019. It actually sat completely sealed on my shelf for the last 5 years. Um, in part because I couldn't think of a good time to drink it. And now, granted, any time is a good time to drink whiskey. Uh, this was bought on my brother, who used to be my co-host, his second trip with me down to Texas. Our second trip down to Texas, down to Crowded Barrel. We stopped through Balcones, and I picked up this, which was a limited release at the time. It was really fun, really cool. Again, if you ever get the opportunity to stop by Balcones, they do amazing tours. They're doing amazing things with whiskey. They really set a standard for craft whiskey in general, especially in the Texas scene, but as a member of the global whiskey community now, being that they were bought out by Diageo a couple years ago, uh, which oddly has only served them well. So kudos to them, and congratulations and happy birthday, and celebrating a 16th year in business. That is a massive milestone with people like Jared Hemstedt and Emma Crandall at helming and guiding things. It's amazing to see what they're doing down there. So let's go ahead and get to the whiskey. So this one is 63.5% alcohol. Once again, it is a rum cask finish. So on the nose, you actually get a little hint of the rum. It's not overpowering, but you can definitely catch the influence. It's dense and rich. It's got this sugary sweetness on the nose. Just a hint of spice, but not hot spice. Just almost cinnamony. It's hard to describe, and not like candy cinnamon, like ground cinnamon. Mm. So the palate hits really smooth for a 63 and a half. For high proof, it hits really smoothly. It's it's got this nice little journey that I like. I love whiskeys that have an up, a down, and then a finish. You know, a beginning, a middle, and an end, like a good book. I think the best whiskeys are always when you taste them, it's like reading a short story. And since we're all about stories here, then that's kind of our jam. So I really do enjoy this. We cracked this open about a month ago when my brother and sister-in-law bought their new house. It was our way of celebrating, and my way of celebrating with a bottle that we had purchased together, or that we had purchased while together on our second trip. We used to make those trips 2 to 4 times a year. Unfortunately, life has changed that, so we haven't been making them as much recently. I'm looking at getting back into doing those. That's going to be part of the subscription stuff. I'll cover that a little bit later in the video here. Um, So the sugary and sweetness is there. It's really dense and rich. It clings a little bit, kind of this oily, viscous sensation that I enjoy. It's got a long finish, but it does mellow out through the finish. So it's got this, starts out high, has a little dip in the middle, comes back up with the spice and the flavors, and then starts to just slowly taper off. But it clings around and hangs around. I like it. Um, and the great thing about it being high proof is you've got a lot of room to explore and study something like this. A lot of layers of flavor. I could probably spend a 20-minute video on this just diving in and seeing what all it's got, but that's not what we're going to do today. This is just to celebrate and to kind of introduce you to just one special release that Balcones has done in all these years. But yeah, it's good. If you can get a hold of it, if you've got a bottle, if you've tried it, definitely drop a comment. Let us know what you think. But I am a very satisfied customer, and it was worth the 5-year wait to open it. Okay, so I'm going to continue to drink this, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the new things going on here at Whiskey 411. So if you've been following us at all, you see that I've become a lot more active lately. I was sidelined with an injury. I've covered some of that in the videos. I covered that in the live stream that I did this last Saturday, if you want to watch it. It was a 3-hour live stream. I was originally going to do it for 1 to 2 hours. We also did a couple giveaways just for people who were watching, did some watcher giveaways. Those were free. Those are going out in the mail this week. So thank you to you guys for watching. It was awesome to have you there. And we'll be doing more of those. So where are we going as a channel? Well, we're going to be doing more and more content. For one, we're turning this into a full-time production. Now, there's a lot that goes into that and a lot of things involved with that. And so the first step is that we are going to a subscriber platform. Now, that subscriber platform is actually through our own entity, whiskey411.com. Now, Whiskey411, you can look it up. It is a registered business. It goes to a registered business account. This doesn't go straight to my account or anything like that. There's a lot of details, a lot of things to know. You can find all the information on our Facebook page, Whiskey411 Facebook group, or you can find it in upcoming videos, and there are some smaller blurbs on the site. If you're interested, it's $5 a month. That's a little bit of nothing. It gets you some cool benefits, some cool swag, and you get to be a part of something great as we grow and expand and do amazing things in the whiskey world. So just go over to whiskey411.com, go to the shop, select the Classy Trash Panda. It's $5 a month. It's cool. It allows me to make full-time content for you, to expand our content, and to give away good, fun giveaways, gifts, swag, things like that. So definitely consider being a part of it. There's also going to be some referral awards. So if you refer someone for a month, you're going to get a free month. Yes, absolutely. That's pretty cool. Refer 10 people, you get a free year. That's a $60 value for you as a thank you for bringing your friends and family to join us. Because we are all about community here, and we are all about people. So if you get a chance, check it out. If you can support, absolutely do. If not, we will still be releasing content here. Just know that if you want all the behind-the-scenes looks, you're only going to find that through whiskey411.com. Now, speaking of putting people first, so I mentioned earlier that we had the Balcones 15th year anniversary party. That was a year ago. That was October 28th, my dad's birthday. It was also, unfortunately, the last time I got to hang out with my good friend and truly amazing person, Patrick Cohn. Unfortunately, he passed away a couple months later, and we never got a chance to link back up in between then. So I wanted to take a second and just give a little bit of a shout out and an in memoriam and a moment of silence to Patrick for everything that he brought, not just to the whiskey world, but through his personality, through his generosity, everything about him. He's what kind of, he was an archetype for what people in the whiskey community should strive to be, and he's sorely missed. So Patrick, wherever you are, know that we're thinking of you, know we love you, and know that we miss you dearly. So that is a little bit of that. I also want to take a minute while I'm doing that and give a shout out to Cult of Balcones. That's a Facebook group as well. They were instrumental in helping me be a part of the VIP tasting there at Balcones that year. So if you get a chance, check them out. Cult of Balcones on Facebook. They're really awesome people. They do amazing things too. They do some barrel picks, things like that. That's about all for this. There's going to be more content coming soon. So stay tuned. Click like, click subscribe, show us the love, let us show you the love. And in the meantime, between now and then, here's to good friends, good times, and good whiskey. Cheers.